Welcome, family. Thank you, beautiful souls, for being here and sharing this moment with me today. If you are new here, my name is Tydeja, and the fam calls me Deja. This is D-Love Journey, where I share my personal journey and path to learning myself, loving myself, all the breakdowns, breakthroughs, lessons, and laughter along the way. Also encouraging you to do the same. So, today, as you can tell by the title, I will be doing another energy reading, and this reading is in celebration of the autumn or fall equinox. For those of you who are into astrology or follow the movements of the stars in any shape or form, then you know we just had our autumn equinox. For those of us here on the West Coast, it was actually Friday. For everyone else, though, I believe it was Saturday, and that would be the 23rd. And so I just wanted to come kind of like I did for the spring solstice and share with you guys a little bit of the energy that I've been experiencing throughout the past season, what I am bringing into this new season, and the general energy reading for how we should be focusing our energy right now. So for those of you who don't know what the autumn equinox is, a very basic breakdown of it would just be that it's the point within our year where there is a balancing out of the night and daytime. And so there is an even amount of time during the day and night, and we transition into a period to where the nights start to become longer, the days start to become shorter, so we experience seeing a little less sunlight than we have during the spring and summer, for example. So for me personally, I can say this season represents the energy of, most people would say harvest, right? But also just harmony, definitely coming into alignment as far as defining, a structure, a routine, and kind of like the turning point of repositioning yourself to reap the rewards, yes, of your harvest and all the things that you've been working on all the seasons prior, but also to really reflect and to take inventory of all that you have collected, and also to kind of prep yourself for what is to come, but also to purge and get rid of the things that are no longer serving you. So definitely one of the seasons where we will be focusing on ourselves more than we have been, as far as lately. Is in the summer and the spring, there are a lot of like social events and people are out, and in this new season before we hit the holidays, this is really a moment where we are coming back home and into ourselves, where we are reaping the rewards of all the hard work that we've been doing. We are now taking the time to kind of rest, reflect, and to welcome in and usher in a new season of new ideas and new positions and new clarity, First, I'm going to read just the things that came through for me as far as the meditation and what is important for this season to come. I have that this season is bringing forth the energy of fruitfulness and excitement. It is the opportunity to enjoy and prepare the longevity of our harvest and the seeds that we've sown. So honoring the harvest of your previously planted intentions, meaning the things that you have been working on since the beginning of this year, really, like going all the way back when I was reflecting on my journal and kind of just reviewing my intentions and things that I've been setting throughout this year, even going all the way back to honestly, February, March, April, before my birthday. I realized that a lot of the things that I had set the intention to work on or set the intention to release, I'm now in a period where I'm actually seeing those things manifest. A lot of the times people think that you can manifest and things will happen tomorrow, and sometimes it does, you know. It just kind of depends on the situation, depends on what you're doing, right? But sometimes our most important manifestations take time, and there is no limit on how long it would take. You know, it could take months, it could take days, weeks, it could take hours, years. It's just a matter of what is in your highest and greatest good. So the next thing that I had taken from my meditation was, this period is about gathering all the gratitude you have for your blessings. So not only just experiencing everything that we've manifested, but really sitting and being grateful and having that become an action, making gratitude an action by sorting and making use of all of the gifts you have received. So for this, when I was reflecting on this made me think of my relationships, you know, with friends, family, really being able to be grateful for the boundaries that I've set and the peace that it's brought in my life, right? Also my career, personally with my job, being able to set my sights higher so that I'm not stuck in this space of, you know, 9 to 5 forever, but also creating peace in my workspace so that I'm not unhappy while I'm paying my bills, you know, simple things like that. And also like my confidence, that's one thing that I have definitely seen manifest, even just me doing this kind of video on my YouTube. I would have never thought last year that I would have the courage to share something so intimate with my own personal life and my spirituality. You know, I kind of just thought I wanted to keep things surface level and just do, you know, fashion and open packages, and I mean, I still do that kind of stuff, but I just wanted to share and live in my life openly so that I can share my story and my journey in the hopes that someone else can relate and be encouraged to continue to move forward on their own. So that's something that we definitely need to do, is just have gratitude for the things that we have already been gifted to ourselves and making it an action, you know? And then the last thing that came through as a channel for me was to put your skills to work. Harvest is not just about reaping what you sowed. It's a conscious effort to tend the grounds and work the garden of your life. So putting your skills to work, making gratitude an action, not just a thought, not just a prayer, but actually making a conscious effort to tend the grounds of the gifts and of all of the fruits that you have reaped and all of the blessings and things that have come about, like actually making use of them. It's also important that you repurpose your bounty. Prepare for the time that is to come. This last push will be filled with much more ease if you have already done the work needed to see your efforts pay off. If not, this is the perfect time to make that last push for the harvest. And so to me, this energy, when it was coming through, was really saying that for those people who have been setting intention and have been seeing the rewards reaped on their behalf, then you're in a space where it's not just where you get the fruits of your labor and you stop. This period coming up, this fall equinox, is the time where we're preparing. It's preparation. It's clearing out and clarity. It's refocusing on ourselves and redefining where we're going so that by the time we get into the winter season, by the time that we get into, you know, the tougher times, the holidays, the times when some people get seasonal depression and things like that, you need to be doing the things that you know and you've learned over time for your spirit, for your best self to be in a good place moving forward. So the best example I get of that is like squirrels, right? When they're getting their nuts, they don't just go and eat them all up when they find them, when all the nuts are dropping, right? Honestly, when you have a bounty and a harvest, it's smart for you, yes, to feed yourself, but also to pack some away, to create a few hiding places so that you have multiple places. If one of your bounties get found out by another squirrel, you don't got to worry because you ain't putting all your nuts in one hole. Like, Ooh, okay. So that is the energy of what this autumn fall equinox is. This will continue for the next 3 months and until we get to our winter solstice. So just asking for blessings from the divine, the most high, that there be protection over me as I read this energy. I ask that you show me the truth and the energy for our highest and greatest good, both my own and that of the people who are listening to this message. Show them the direction that they need to go to lead them in the path that is meant for them. Remove from my mind any personal thoughts towards this reading so that I may see the truth only as it is meant to be seen for the highest and greatest good of all that is here. Thank you for all of your blessings. Thank you for your protection. Thank you for the messages. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right. So if you see me looking off to the side, I'm looking at a candle that I have lit here. Sometimes it helps me focus on the messages that are coming through to me. So don't be weirded out if you see me doing a raven stare off to the side, okay? All right, let's go into this. What is the foundation of this autumn equinox? What does the seasonal foundation represent? Season, the main energy and lessons that we are meant to have for our highest and greatest good. I'll share, thank you. What is the destination? Okay, that was quick, very quick. All right, so at the base of our deck, we have trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So I'm going to take a second to sit with these cards, and I will begin to share these with you and read them for you as well. This is very beautiful energy. Let me just start by saying that. A lot of water energy here, a lot of definitely this feeling of emotions, but also this feeling of movement in air. So it's definitely giving a combination of water elements and air elements. Especially with the base of it being trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. And so to me, this feels like the start of a new year, the start of a new season, right? I know we traditionally like to celebrate New Year's in America, January, but in actuality, as far as seasons go, the winter goes, you know, it's a really tough time to start fresh with new ideas and new positions and new, you know, movements and things like that, you know. So we're not really in a place of surplus in the winter, you know what I mean? So this summer, this autumn season is when we have the most bountiful of resources that have collected over the span of time. And sometimes we can get really off track with the natural flow of nature, right? And so just remembering that the time that you are in is the time that you are meant to be in. the places that you are in because of the journey that has brought you here, right? And so in this new season, continuing to trust the timing, divine timing, to trust in the flow, to go with the flow, to slow down and really be intentional with sitting with yourself and how you are feeling and what you are wanting and needing, what your own desires are. Truly taking inventory of your life and everything that's brought you to this point that you're here and in now. Okay, that is the main energy of this autumn equinox, these next few months that we're about to spend in the fall. So for the first card, the foundation of what the season holds for us, we have the star family, and it probably is a little blurry, hopefully you guys can see that, but the star family says you are a part of a team of souls, call in support. So as I look at this card, the first thing that came to my mind was that this is a time where you are really getting into an alignment with who you are. Sometimes it can feel like we are very isolated and going through such a long, hard, strenuous journey and process, and it can also feel very lonely or sometimes very dark, especially when we get into the cold winter season, the holiday seasons. Just naturally, you know, there are tendencies for certain things to be triggered for people, and this time is supposed to really show you how well you have wrapped and surrounded yourself in light and in likeness. Community, how you interact with people. And I think it's important that in this moment you really take inventory of who has been committed to your cause and what causes you are committing yourself to. The major key and foundation of this season is to strengthen your light. This is the time when we are really honing in on what brings us happiness, what brings us wellness, what fills our heart, the places that bring us joy, the people that bring us joy, the experiences that bring us happiness. We are calling only those things into our lives. So I think this is really highlighting the need to release, decluttering, detoxing out our homes, as far as getting rid of the things that don't serve us as we're bringing in this harvest of new manifestations and everything that is to come. We want to make sure that we have a constant flow, a circuit of energy moving around us, and that we're not just stagnant and stuck on the energy of hoarding, you know? This also feels like a spiritual detox and decluttering as well. And I'm really feeling a lot of higher chakra energy as far as like your third eye, crown chakra. So I'm being really drawn to, if you see each orbital body, around them there are these light rings, orbs, and it just makes me think of protection. It makes me think of your spirit body, your aura that lives around your physical body. A lot of the times we forget to take care of that part of us, and it's very important that we fortify and strengthen your mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies to be in a place of wellness. And this is also a part of cutting out the people, places, and things that are not serving us, and remembering to connect with the like-minded, higher vibrational people who have brought you peace or who are bringing you wellness and joy around your life. Now, if you don't have those folks, the best thing there is to do is to maintain your own peace and wellness, and trust that by you maintaining that vibration, you will then attract your star family. You will attract the friends and the companionship and community that you long for. Okay? So, let's talk about what the current keys are in this season that we should be focusing on for our highest and greatest good. We have, you are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. I love this card. This is one of my favorites. And the second card that came out for this is the Star Ancestor. So we have a lot of star energy: star family, star ancestor, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Okay. You're not for everyone, star ancestor. This energy really makes me smile because the first thing that comes to me is just being wrapped in a cocoon of warmth and of love. And this is really the divine, the Most High, giving you, once you come home to yourself and come into yourself and you start to fill your cup and reconnect with yourself and kind of recalibrate what it is that you have manifested, and maybe some things that you didn't actually work through that you wanted to. What's waiting for you is so much wisdom, so much love, so much comfort and support. Understanding that a lot of the struggles and a lot of the steps that you've been taking to please others and to share light and share love that has not been received the way that you would hope that it would be, is so valued within the home of yourself, and so valued with the divine, and so valued with your ancestors and your spirit guides, in that they're waiting to continue to nurture those lights that are within you, to continue to strengthen those, and to even open up new gifts and new experiences for you that will help you to trust your own magic, your own power, your own purpose and voice. This is a reminder that in this period, you are being guided to truly define who your true self is. What are your actual desires? This is something I've personally done, What are your values? Who are you? Like, what do you truly value? What do you wish to value? Maybe you don't fully value it, but you'd like to value. And how have those things changed for you over this year, or, last year, or maybe from yesterday? This is really allowing you the time and energy to sit and learn and know yourself, to embrace your quirks, to welcome your imperfections, to start to nurture and actually see yourself and even the things that you are afraid to look at, and to release the fear that comes with the isolation, honestly. The fear that comes with being different, not fitting in the status quo, or things not going exactly perfect how they were supposed to be. This is an invitation for you to embrace the unknown. This is an invitation for you to embrace the uniqueness of your journey, to embrace the doors that have been shut for you, not on you, but for you. The doors that have been shut for you, the things or shortcomings that have caused you to stumble or to feel away. This is your time to really sit and to be comforted through it, and to see it, to really see it, and to realize what's not serving you and to release it. As we're detoxing our bodies, right? The foundation of what this season is going to be for us. As we're detoxing and we're sitting with these things, we're clearing them out. We're realizing where we need to shift our views. We might want to change our diet. We might want to realize that, our finances, the way we've been spending our money isn't really serving us. That our relationship hasn't actually been feeding our soul. Maybe you're bored, These are things that you've kind of been icing over a little bit, even though I feel like you are aware of them. It's almost just like wanting everything to be all right, wanting everything to look good, wanting everything to kind of be kept under wraps. This is inviting you to just really take inventory and dig through all of that shit that you have in the closet and to clear it out, to start fresh, okay? And understanding that what you have in your closet doesn't have to be something you're embarrassed of showing. This is a part of even my journey, like sharing my truth with people and learning how to open up more, learning how to be my true self. Even just having past traumas and past, negative experiences with connecting with people and learning how to continue to be vulnerable. Just things like that, like being able to really embrace your shortcomings and your weirdness and understand that it's a unique part of who you are, and it's something that doesn't need to be hidden. If anything, it should be celebrated. And the divine, the Most High, your spirit team, they want you to come home and be celebrated for who you are, and to help you release that which doesn't serve you. Sorry guys, that is my alarm to journal, meditate, and read and move my body, whatever, my wellness alarm. Okay, we're gonna snooze it though. All right, so let's go into the destination of what this season has to offer us moving forward. We have 3 cards here. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. So this is exactly what I was saying. As far as this journey, we are on this journey of walking through our feelings, through our thoughts, walking through our desires and our values, and figuring out exactly where it lands us, right? Also, the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. This again is leading into what I'm saying of there's no need to feel embarrassed, there's no need to feel less than, there's no need to feel unsuccessful. Say your manifestations haven't necessarily come to fruition. Say a lot of the things that you were journaling about in February, March, you're still needing to work on. It's okay. Spirit is saying, instead of running, instead of continuing to work, fight, mask it away, come home, come into yourself, reflect, create a sense of organization with all the chaos that is internally going on with you. And there's no way for you to have stability or a structure moving forward if you don't sit with yourself and really take inventory to know where you are at and what you have manifested, be it good or bad. And lastly, in our destination of what to expect, we have the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. This is giving juicy, baby. Juicy. Okay, the gates are open. So all of these, for what we're going to receive out of this season, to me is giving very soft life. It's giving slow and steady wins the race. It's giving sweetness. There will be an opening of yourself. I feel like the true beauty and the true essence of who you are will be shown to you in this period. And if you already have a general feeling of your essence and who you are, your power and what you want to be, I think this is an even deeper dive, a little bit deeper into how. Because for some of us, I can see you know, there's this journey of learning yourself and figuring out what you want and who you are. But then also for others in this, I see that you've done the manifesting, you've done the intention setting, you've seen the benefits of some of your seeds coming to fruition, and you understand the process of that. But I feel like there's a little bit deeper that you're not pushing it. I feel like there's a bit of reflecting that you're avoiding. It almost feels like self-deprecating in a sense of, oh, that's funny. We had this for the summer solstice, star bathing. Light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. It feels like this feeling of like missing the boat. And I remember that was on the base of the cards before, but I feel like there is something that some people are feeling like they're missing, something significant, be it a love life or be it almost like a purpose, a business, something that you have been pushing to manifest and it's not quite coming to fruition how you hoped it would. This is interesting. So this period, this energy is pushing you to look front and center. It's asking you to take a real hard look into your eye and ask yourself, what is actually holding back my manifestation? How am I holding back my manifestation? Is it a lack of faith? Is it not the true desire of your heart? Is it not something that you love truly? Or have you been taking the actionable steps to create this, to birth this into your life? I think this is asking some people to reassess their actions, to reassess how they are doing the things that they're doing, like the baby steps that you are taking. It's like, are you taking constant baby steps in the right direction? Are you coming to the divine? Are you working with your spirit team? Are you actively manifesting? Are you setting aside the time and the energy to work with the stars, to work with yourself? Are you creating a structure for yourself? Do you have a plan? Yes, you have something that you want, but do you have a plan? This is a period where we are fine-tuning and we are creating a solid plan. We're realigning and we are collecting our divine ideas. We are collecting our clarity and our passion, and we are collecting it into an actionable course. The divine pushing you to put yourself out there, to lay it all on the line, to come home, to have a step-by-step plan of what exactly you're going to do each moment of the day, each day of the week, each month of the year, each year until you make it to exactly where you want to be. Allow the divine to co-create with you in your truth and to pour and cover you with love so that you have the strength and the energy to make these things happen. Yeah, that's beautiful. I love that. I want to ask the divine to give us one last word of encouragement and advice on how to open and embrace this energy. And I'll read it from the book. Bless us with a piece of advice, initiation, show us. Oh, let's release. Wow, the foundation. Star family. You call in help. You call in support. Okay. So, piece of advice. We have Star family again. You are part of a team of souls. Call in support. And Star keeper. A lot of star energy. A lot of star energy. And again, the aura, the cleansing. These little guys here, this is what I imagine with their aura ring and their light spirit body. This is what I meant by your spiritual body, your emotional body, your mental body, right? Cosmic ancestor, see the light by staying grounded. All right, fam. I'm gonna go ahead and read these to you, and I'm gonna wrap it up. First, let's read Star family, since we started with that, and Spirit wants to end with it again. Maybe some people are really feeling alone, or going into this season have tendencies to become, depressed or lonely. So this could be an encouragement from the divine to you, okay? Star family. At some stage, we were each a part of a soul cluster, a gathering of souls who broke away from one another to experience themselves individually. Those who are a part of your soul cluster are part of your star family. Your star family are the souls who are cut from a similar cosmic cloth. You haven't just experienced lifetimes together. Your souls were once actually one. It's very common for star family members to incarnate at similar times, to work with anchoring a similar frequency of light, and to cross paths with each other. You know that someone is a part of your star family when you feel like you know them or remember them the moment that you meet. They feel instantly familiar and comfortable. Time both passes quickly and stretches when you're with them. You feel more yourself with them than with anyone else. It can sometimes feel like looking in the mirror because, in a way, you are. Often, you'll go out of your way to help those in your star family, instinctively knowing it's a part of your path. When a star family member dies, you feel it very deeply, regardless of how long you've known them. A certain soul mourning or soul breaking occurs. Think about the people in your life. Who do you feel is a part of your star family? If this card comes up in a spread, it's likely that you've met someone who is a part of your star family or you're about to. So again, this period, like I was saying before, it's really a time to integrate the lessons that we've learned and to take inventory of the relationships that we've had, whether they're romantic, friendships, work relationships, and really see what is in alignment with us and purge out everything that is not. Because if you continue to spend energy on people, places, and things that aren't serving you, then you leave no energy left for your higher self or your higher vibrational matches and friendships. So this is definitely the time where you want to become in alignment so you can start to meet those who are meant to be placed on your path, meant to be placed on your purpose. But they're not going to recognize you if you don't recognize you. Okay, so really allowing yourself to get right in your body, get right in your mind, get right in your life, get right and detox and remove and declutter all the things that are not serving you so that you can recognize and see yourself and shine brightly as the light that you are and attract those experiences and people that are in alignment with you on the path that you're meant to go. Being your unique self, not the self that you're pretending to be, not hiding your downfalls, your shortcomings, none of that. Being your true self and allowing that to align with your star family, those who are meant to be here on your path doing the work that you do. Okay, first you have to clear out the old, out with the old, in with the new. Okay, and then the advice card Spirit gave us was Star Keeper. Conscious, our cosmic ancestors seed the light by staying grounded. That is so funny. So in this, we have the Star Family, and literally right next to that is the Star Keeper. They are right next to each other. And out of this whole deck, they choose to come out together. Cannot make this up, okay? So Star Keeper. Cosmic ancestors seed the light by staying grounded. You are an ancient keeper of the stars, here to anchor and seed your light in your unique way. You've likely been incarnating on Earth for some time, dedicated to an era of awakening and bringing about a long-awaited shift in the planet's evolution. We're at a tipping point now. The survival of Earth and all its species is coming to a head. The more grounded you remain during this transitional period, the more hopeful you'll be. The more helpful you'll be. The more you'll tend to the flames of your own heart. The more love you'll anchor into this planet. The wisdom of the stars is imprinted on your soul. The more soul fragments you call home, the more this wisdom is seated here. You may be called to be in different places in the world to anchor this light, and perhaps by taking a trip or living in a certain location. You may also find yourself experiencing awakening symptoms. The more grounded you remain and the more stable Earth's energy will become, and the less reactive humanity will be. You're here for a double mission, to grow as an individual and as a part of a larger collective that's bringing about a shift in frequency. Trust that you can be in a world but not of it, and lead a truly glorious life. You are a star keeper. Anchor yourself in the uniqueness and the light of who you are. Don't be afraid to sit and remember your truths, and understand that you are here with so much purpose, that the divine, the universe, your ancestors, your guides want to bless you. They believe so much in you. They support you constantly, whether you are consciously working with them or not, and that there is a home for you where all of your imperfections and your uniqueness and your messy ass closet of shit that you need to work on is loved and is valued and is there with purpose. And in this fall season, I think it's important to release inhibitions and judgment and the people and places and things that aren't serving you, and to really welcome in stability, welcome in reflection, welcome in slowness, welcome in the idea that you should put yourself first, and the idea that your desires and your uniqueness are valued and are needed here and now. And yeah, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. I'm definitely going to listen to this back for myself, because I feel like there are a lot of messages in there for me. As always, I just read these cards based on my intuition and what comes through for me. I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope that you found a piece of advice that will help you in these next few months moving forward for your highest and greatest good. And as always, I leave you guys with so much love. Continue to show yourself grace. Continue to live in your truth. And I will catch you guys in the next video. If you guys would like this video, share it with someone who you think would appreciate it, or drop some hearts in the comments, or any ideas that you'd like me to share next. I would appreciate it. Until then, much love. Peace.